So for someone who was so involved in that championship run, I think you have a championship ring, right? Is that
Yes, I do.
so? What just looking back about a season and a half removed, what's your favorite memory from that time?
Honestly, my favorite memory is going to be going to the NBA draft when I was in grade 7, going into grade 8. Because just I've been very fortunate, like as a kid who grew up in Toronto before we even had a Raptors team, to have been gifted tickets to the draft, and then to have been at Maple Leaf Gardens as a fan, and
Mm-hmm.
then to have been there the inaugural season at the Air Canada Center, and then to have been fortunate enough to stumble upon a work opportunity with the team, and then to spend my entire professional career with the team, and then to go through, my first era was the, really, really involved with the team was the Sam Mitchell era. I went through the trading of Vince, and then went through the Bargnani era, and then came the Kyle Lowry, the Rosen era. And so to have been fortunate enough to like have just really, I feel like I've been extremely fortunate to be a fly on the wall of, and more so not just the Raptors, but for like people like yourself, people like my guy Vi, people like all the guys I grew up with on Pape and Danforth, Jana Finch tournament. Like for me, it's like basketball has been such a Toronto thing, and we're
Mm-hmm.
like with all the kids coming up on the AAUC, Northern Kings, the IA Bounds, you know, um, it's crazy that Toronto for that one year would be, the basketball champions, knowing everything that has kind of conspired to create an environment where like Masai, Kawhi, Kyle, Fred, Pascal, the city, Drake, you know, it is all was it was an unreal soup of things coalescing, and it was just amazing. And I don't know, I maybe interviewing Kawhi, no, interviewing Fred on the bus at the
Yeah.
parade was probably a highlight, and Kawhi. But it was amazing 20 some odd year run.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, the Canada has already kind of established itself as probably the second leading country producing basketball players, and I think this championship we're going to see in 18 years, I guess we're probably going to see more and more just guys coming out of Canada. And it's just going to be
Hey, correct me
unbelievable
if
to
I'm
see.
wrong. Didn't our U18 team win gold the same
They
year as the
did.
Raptors won
RJ
championship,
Barrett,
right? And the
RJ
women
Barrett.
kicked
Yeah.
ass.
Yep.
So it was a crazy year. And then we had Crown League and OVO bounce. It was a stupid year.
Yeah, everything kind of just came together for Canada that year. And I'm just like, I can't get enough of watching RJ, watching Shea, Akil, Jamal. Uh, I watch them whenever I get, and I really want to see this team in the Olympics. Like, it was such a shame that the Olympics were canceled last year. Obviously, I hope I'm not really exactly sure what the situation is coming into this summer, but I
Doesn't look
really want to,
good.
yeah, I really want to see those guys play together at some point. That would just be probably definitely the best Canadian team ever put on the floor, right?
It'll be the most cinematic event since the Avengers assembled.
That's a perfect way of putting it. Thanks for watching. Listen to the Stretch the Floor podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram.